We are live.
You wanna walk?
Yeah, we can walk.
Is anybody in here?
Nope. Not yet. Come on.
Make sure you're on the right one. Good.
Yeah, I'm alright. What's going on, y'all? So we decided to go live to talk about.
Hey guys. Oh, you have it flipped the other way?
You wanna hold it? What's the hold it?
Oh, look, my hands are full. Got it.
All right. So today,
How do
you got it?
this? Yep.
Today, we're gonna talk about the power of being in the moment, staying in the moment. What do you think about that?
I
Dave?
have to watch my feet. Yes. The power of cherishing what's happening right now. That's what we want to talk about. I think we all move super fast all the time. This is a fast-paced world. So we're just talking about slowing it down and living in the moment.
Living in the moment. So get this. It's gonna sound crazy, but the future does not exist.
Got it?
The past really does not exist. Everything is happening right now. Everything's happening in the present moment. So last night I had a epiphany. And it was, your happiness comes from being right now, being right here. What was that? You heard that?
Yeah, it sounded like panting.
Man, I
Right?
didn't know what that was. I thought it was I didn't know what that was.
No, it's over there.
Man, I'm
It's
about
a
to pull out.
bird.
Huh?
It's a bird right there.
All right now. So, listen, hey, we live in a jungle, okay? This is a Florida jungle. So we see it all. We see alligators and everything else. Anyway, your happiness, your love, your joy is right here, right now. The present moment. Thinking too far ahead always causes anxiety.
Yep.
Thinking too far ahead kind of stops your happiness right here and now. Let's celebrate everything. Celebrate the challenges, the hard times. Everything gets celebrated in the present moment, saying thank you right now. Finding things to be grateful for. Consciously listing things. Like, let me show you what I'm grateful for. Let me show you. So, throughout the day, I am constantly finding things that I'm grateful for. Small things, little things. Like I'm grateful for my grass. I'm super grateful for these flowers right here. My palm tree. Gratitude raises your vibration. Gratitude lifts you up. If you are in a high vibration, it is almost impossible for you to attract things of low vibration. Like energy attracts like energy. Gratitude. Hold on. You gotta see me. You gotta see me. All right. Gratitude raises your vibration. Choose anything. Your hands, your feet, anything. Just say thank you and mean it. Feel that vibration. I'm telling you, gratitude can change your life, but you can only be grateful if you're in the moment. That's it. Everything lies within the present moment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How often do we just randomly say thank you for things?
A lot, all throughout the day.
Just
all
randomly.
Throughout the day. And we teach our boys to do the same thing. So now our 12-year-old and our 9-year-old especially, they do it often, like without us even asking, or without us even reminding them, should I say. So just every day, just make it a habit. You know, I think once you make it a habit to consciously be grateful for what you have, like right now,
man,
instead of you looking at it like, you know, you don't have this or you don't have that or whatever it is, instead of looking at it through a set of lack eyes, you look at it through a set of abundant eyes, and you look at everything that you do have around you and place your focus on that.
So we have so much abundance all around us, so much abundance. You know, and it's almost as if we're spoiled. We're so spoiled that like we want even more. There's nothing wrong with wanting more, but make sure that you stay in the present moment and say thank you for what I have. Thank you, thank you for the small things, anything. Gratitude, I'm telling you, raises your vibration. Make it a habit. Live in the moment. I keep hearing noises behind me.
Me too.
I left my gun at the house too.
Uh-oh. Well, we have a stick. Oh, that's my phone.
So, anyway. But yeah, I mean that's what, seriously, like this is a simple way of life. Just, you know, like expressing what you're grateful for. But it really does work, man. It's a simple thing. Small changes really change your life. Small changes.
Yep.
That's what I learned. Any questions for us? What are they saying? Here's a secret. When you're grateful for what you have, even before you actually have it, you really activate the law of attraction. Meaning, you believe that you have something even when you don't physically have it. Being grateful for it. Saying, God, thank you for this already. Thank you for that. I'm telling you, the act of acting as if activates the law of attraction every single time. And that's what I did for years. For years, I acted as if we lived in Florida on the water. For years, I talked about this as if I had it already.
Yeah.
Being grateful for it. But when you're grateful for that, you know, for the things that you don't have yet, you're not really being in the present moment.
So, I mean, you be grateful for what you do have. So if you are, like Justin just used an example of you saying you're grateful for something that you will have. If you're driving around in a car that you don't really like and you're saying, I'm grateful for, you know, my 2020 or 20 whatever new luxury vehicle. Well, be grateful for what you do have. Now, I remember a story. You remember when we had that car that shook a lot?
Mm-hmm.
I remember holding the steering wheel of that car as I was driving to a job that I did not like, and the car shaked so much. So whenever we stopped, it was shake, shake, shake. And I remember taking a moment where I imagined my hands around a steering wheel where it wasn't shaking. I imagined sitting up higher because I really wanted an SUV at that time. I imagine all of these things, but one of the things that stood out to me and that I think about often is that imagining that the steering wheel started to shake. And so then I was brought back into my reality, and I had to be grateful for that shaking steering wheel because it was still mine.
Right.
It was still my shaking steering wheel.
Right.
So it's really important to, yes, be grateful for something that you're manifesting, but also remember to be grateful for what you already have. Be grateful for what you already have, because really when you're grateful for what you already have, that brings more things to you, right?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, Hey, but it's true. You never go above your thinking. Your life will never surpass how you see it. For the past 7 years, every single day, I've seen myself as a multimillionaire. Even when I didn't have anything, I saw myself and I acted as if I was a multimillionaire. I would tell relatives and friends, listen, bro, I'm a multimillionaire. Whatever it is that you want to be, do, or have, you must first be, do, and have it mentally. Everything that you see was a vision inside my mind. We're all living the residuals of our past thoughts. Thoughts reflect out to reality, but very, very slowly. Very, very, very slowly. But what you see is my past thoughts manifested. Thoughts become things. I'm living proof. Nobody can ever tell me otherwise. Because I've seen it. I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. Let's see what we can do. Listen, guys. I am really eager to design a particular life. You can create and design and specify your life to your liking. But first you must know what you want. That's it. Listen, this is so simple. This is so simple that it might go over people's heads. Listen up. If you know what you want and you hold that image in your mind of you being something or having something, subconsciously, you will be forced to take action. And action completes the manifestation. But you will have it. You must clearly know what you want. If you are vague, the universe brings you vague results. That's how the system works. Be crystal clear. Write it down. Write it down over and over and over again. Reprogram the subconscious mind. There's power in writing things down on paper. There's I don't know what it is, but it's power behind it. Know what you want. Clarity is power.
Also plan for what you want.
Plan, for sure.
So when we bought our first house, before we even knew that we were going to be able to qualify to buy the house, we went to the store and we bought a welcome mat. And we bought a few other things too.
Yeah, we sure did.
We bought a welcome mat and a few other things. Now, this is before we even knew that we would qualify for the house. Now, mind you, this was our first house and people said, oh, you need to start off with a starter home and blah, blah, blah. But this home was massive, right? It was like a nice size for a starter home for sure.
It's a nice house.
So we bought all of this stuff. And I remember the day that we were expecting a call from our agent, our real estate agent. And she called, and when she called, my heart kind of stopped a little bit, because this was a very important call. And I remember her telling us that we got it. Mm-hmm. And that feeling was something that I expected. It was something that I expected because not only had we been visualizing that and had we been preparing for it, but we went a step further and we tangibly, am I saying that word? Tangibly.
Yeah.
Plan for it, meaning we went out there and we actually bought something. Now, what did we read when they talked about manifesting the spouse or the significant other cleaning out your closet? You remember that?
I believe that was Rhonda Byrne, I believe.
Was it? Okay, so another example of this, I know a lot of people were talking about finding love and stuff like that. Well, Rhonda Byrne, I think, I think that's who talked about
Yeah.
this, talked about manifesting a significant other. And so she would clear out this closet so that there was enough room for that
Right.
significant other's clothes. She would make an extra plate. Now, I know that to some of you, you're like, wait, what? But you have to start planning.
Yep.
You have to start planning. And that's something that we did. That's something that worked for us, for all of our houses after that, too. It was just acting on faith, just knowing that this is ours. We did it. We already got it, and already planning for it.
Acting as if. I'm telling you guys. Now get this. Sometimes acting as if is scary. It's super scary because you don't really see the whole staircase. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first steps.
Yep.
Take the first steps. I'm telling you, action always completes the manifestation. You must walk towards what you want blindly, with no guidance at all. Just know what you want and kind of just fake it till you make it. Fake it. Act as if. Fake it till you make it. So get this. If you put out a particular vibration, let's say of wealth, you are now resonating with other things that matches that wealth vibration. So based on the law of attraction, you will attract the people, the circumstances to you that matches that high vibrational wealth energy. That's how it works. Put out the right energy, I promise you, you get the right reality every single time. Every time. But it's not overnight. It's not always overnight. Sometimes it is, but not always. You know, sometimes things take years to manifest. So what? So what? Do it anyway. That's how I feel about that. Oh, let's talk about minding business.
Minding business.
Minding
That
business.
is my new YouTube channel. We are uploading usually a video or two every week. It's about business. It's about spirituality in business. It's about how to get started, literally step by step, easy steps in the beginning, and then we're going to work our way toward the more complex steps, but we're going step by step together. It's called Minding Business. That is my new YouTube channel. Head over, Minding, MINDING, business.
You know what? You have 1,000
I do. So I've had this channel. I think I started it about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago.
And last week we got 1,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
You all came from here, and now I think I may have like 1,100, something like that. So head over, you guys. I'm so excited for that channel. Really, my intention is to be able to help all of you. There's so many people who are aspiring entrepreneurs and who really want to know how to get started.
Right.
They see that all of these different things they can do. They have the passion, but it's like, what do I do? What's step one? And I'm literally breaking down step one. I'm breaking down step two and doing it in a way that all of us can follow along on this journey together. I'm answering questions. I do Q&As, and I also try to answer as many of your questions that I can in the comment section. So Minding Business, again, that's my new YouTube channel, is growing really fast. Next week will be a whole month that I've had my YouTube channel. I'm super excited. We're launching a lot of different videos, but very, very helpful for all aspiring entrepreneurs, or really just anyone that's trying to figure out what they can do or what they need to do and not feel stuck. So Minding Business, Minding Business, Minding Business.
Minding business. Minding business. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, let's have.
It went off.
What
Okay,
happened?
there it is.
What happened?
It went off. It said connecting.
For years, people said, Justin, you need a podcast. You need a podcast. So I have teamed up with my friend Al the Juice Man, I call him.
Al the Juice Man.
And we have a brand new podcast called the Mind Investors Podcast. We have 2 episodes currently, and we are filming number 3 probably tonight. But it's called the Mind Investors Podcast.
Yes, the Mind Investors Podcast.
That is my brand new YouTube
the
channel.
Mind Investors Podcast.
So check us out, guys. Listen, this podcast is unlike any other podcast you ever heard before. We talk about things that that isn't really known, like the energy of water and charging money and just so many other really interesting topics. So check us out, the Mind Investors Podcast. And that's it.
That's it. Bye, guys. You all have a wonderful rest of your day. And our babies will be home soon, so we got to go.
Gotta go.